Hello again, YouTube, and I'm back with another video here. And in this video here, I am actually just improving my system a little bit as far as for the battery replacement in my car with these ultra capacitors. And I'm going to replace this battery here that I purchased for, to help bolster the caps when the vehicle is sitting. And I'm going to replace it with this. So as you can see, the form factor is significantly different. This is a 12-volt battery. You can see it there. Hopefully it'll focus. It's a 12-volt battery at 1.3 amp hours, and it's an AGM battery. And this one right here was a 12-volt battery at 5 amp hours. And so this was, it was a really old battery, and I got it from Home Depot. I mean, it's kind of the look of the draw. And it's not bad. It served its purpose, and it's still a good battery. It's still a good battery, but I was concerned that this particular battery wasn't going to last that much longer. But and besides, I was looking at Batteries Plus. I had to replace a cell phone battery, and I was just kind of taking a stroll around the store, and I saw this. And ultra thin AGM. I don't really need a whole bunch of storage power. I just need enough energy to keep the ultra capacitors topped off, and I think this will fit the bill. Very, very thin, and so this will be in line with the ultra capacitors, and so it should do a very good job before I have to replace it. It was like, what was it, 18, 19 bucks or something like that. But with something like this, it beats the little remote batteries that I've seen others use. This one right here should be more than durable enough to be recharged constantly with the alternator. And this one right here, I'll probably put it to use with something else, some other project or something like that. But anyway, all right, YouTube, this is just an update. For those folks that are wondering, and the purpose for this particular cell again is to keep the ultra capacitors topped off. Let's say, for instance, if if I haven't driven the vehicle for a week or something like that, and if you have to let it sit for 5 to 7 days, and this should be more than enough to deal with the computer, the engine computer, and maybe if I accidentally leave on the lights or something like that for at least a short period of time. Okay, all right. Take care, YouTube. Okay, YouTube, just a little update here. And here you see where I've installed the battery, and I put some zip ties around, the battery end connections, and also, I kind of, to make sure these things are, stay in tight. This is just a battery cable here. And to make sure that they stay in tight, I also put some, some hot glue. And hopefully it stays and, doesn't pull off or anything like that. So this is the battery. You can see it's nice and snug on the side of the ultra capacitor bank here. And you can see in comparison, it's very tiny. And, for all intents and purposes, this thing again is just used for to keep the ultra capacitors topped off. You don't really need a huge battery for this, or anything special. And I found this at Batteries Plus, really cheap. It was charged up. I kind of topped it off and just put it in line. So you have the battery, the little top off battery, the ultra capacitor battery, car battery starting battery replacement, and then it obviously gets connected to the starter, and it starts the vehicle up. So yeah, just a little update for those that may be interested. And again, the reason I did this is so that, number one, I'll never have to buy, as long as this is working fine, I'll never have to buy another car battery again. And to charge this up, I can charge this thing up with just about anything. And so what we have is the ultra capacitor. I can charge it up with a 5-watt solar panel, which I always keep in the car. I can charge it up with a little jump box that I built, and I got like 2 of those. and you know, I can charge it again with just about anything. But this right here is just simply to, you know, keep the engine computer going. Also to keep my radio station settings, if you know, so the things that need to continue to operate while the car sits. That's what this particular cell is for. And so that, and it's an AGM, so you know it should last me for a while. Okay, take care, you two.